Peace, love, and light, Scorpio-Sagittarius Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Pisces season love reading. I am super excited to get this out to you. I did already actually record a very beautiful reading for the collective of Scorpio-Sagittariuses, and YouTube decided not only that the video was valid, but that it wasn't even going to save it to my camera roll. So that unfortunately got lost. It wouldn't upload either. Must not have just been meant for the collective. So hopefully we get this one out and you guys are listening to this. Again, thank you all for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for allowing these to come out in divine timing. I am so grateful for this community here. And I'm so grateful you guys understand, as energy shifts, as things change, I have the responsibility of maintaining my own energy as well as a collective. So, of folks that I go off onto, and are present with. So it's just a part of my spiritual role. Thank you for just being with me. Thank you for being here and being awesome, and your comments, and for all your likes and your shares and your subscriptions. If you're new, thank you. Welcome to the family. Please go ahead and check the description box. There'll be a little bit of information about this particular cusp. If you're cross-watching, go ahead and check out that description box as well to get to know the person you're cross-watching for a little better. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, that information is also in the description box. Shoot me an email. We'll discuss everything via email and go from there, okay? Thank you for everybody who's requested a reading. Thank you to everybody who's donated as well. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that you guys are resonating so deeply with them, that they're on time, they're spot on, and that you guys are just feeling so generous. Your generosity is just amazing. So I'm very grateful and very thankful for that. So for those who are new, I do start off every reading with a quick prayer. This is an opportunity for you to ground your energy, for myself to ground my energy, for us to be grounded together in this moment in time when you are coming across this video, so that you are getting the messages that are meant for you, and I'm getting out the messages that are meant to get out. Okay, so go ahead, take that time. We're going to jump into the prayer, and then we'll get into the reading and kind of the energy that I've been feeling for you guys. And then we'll do the reading. I'm going to try to keep it to 30 minutes, at least under 40, because anything over takes forever to upload, and there's so many complications. So thank you for your patience again, and let's go ahead and pray. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective, especially the Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective for this reading. Thank you for allowing us to connect in this moment in time. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel and vessel for the most important messages of love, healing, truth, and light, for the overall transformation and ascension and growth for the Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective, or for anyone who comes across this video who needs to hear it. Thank you so much for allowing us to be connected in this moment in time. Thank you so much for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, lifting us up in courage every day to be who we are, be who we need to be, show up as we need to show up, and face anything that may be coming towards us with an open mind, an open heart, with courage, with kindness, with joy, with peace, and with love. And we're so grateful, ancestors, that you walk with us day in and day out, that you guide us day in and day out, and that you protect us day in and day out in this lifetime and beyond. And so it is. Okay. Scorpio-Sagittarius. So I've been feeling so much in my solar plexus for you guys. So a lot of things are changing. A lot of things are shifting when it comes to self-confidence, when it comes to image, when it comes to even just how you envision yourself, right? Where you're getting your energy from, that's changing. Where you're getting your motivation from, that's changing. What's inspiring you, that's changing. So keep going with this flow. Don't try to resist it. I know it can definitely feel like a lot. It can definitely be overwhelming, but know that you got this, okay? Just trust yourself, trust your guides, trust your intuition, Make sure you're meditating on your solar plexus. Make sure you're meditating on your third eye and your crown chakra. And also meditating on your root chakra to remain grounded, okay? Yeah, unrequited love. Exactly. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that's what I'm saying. In relationships, again, love energy is not just romantic endeavors or, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, all of that. Love energy can be career, it can be finances, it can be friends, it can be family, it could be co-workers, it could be anything that resonates on the frequency of love, anything that is positive happening in your vortex or in your life, in your environment, okay? So this unrequited love could definitely be this like relationship you have to things, right? Like I said, what's inspiring you is changing, what's motivating you is changing, how you view yourself is changing, right? So whatever you were attached to or whatever you were in relationship with as far as thinking, as far as doing, as far as being, that's shifting and changing. There's an unrequited love there where it's no longer inspiring you, right? Or it's no longer a match, an energetic match for you to think that way about yourself or to move like that when it comes to yourself, or when, you know, it's that type of energy. So some rejuvenation is definitely happening. I don't feel like that was, yeah, let's see. I wasn't necessarily focused. It just kind of came out, but it definitely matched, right? You're letting go of all unrequited love for self. Ooh, spirit, that hit me. Yeah, that's major. It's letting go of unrequited love for self, right? Like any of that negative self-talk, any of that feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like, you know, like feeling this sense of separation between who you are and what you want, or who you are and what you deserve, and that type of thing. That's what's getting rejuvenated, okay? So go with that flow, because it's going to be necessary and you all deserve it, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit and Ancestors. What do Scorpio-sagittarius... Oh gosh, so sorry. So I am moving into a new kind of layout for... I'm going to just try it out this Pisces season, where I'm going to look into the Scorpio energy, I'm going to look into the Sagittarian energy, and then I'm going to look into the central balanced energy between the both of them. So that's cusp, right? So for those who aren't cuspies but coming across this video because you're a Scorpio, or because you're a Sag, or you're dealing with a Scorpio, or you're dealing with the Sag, either one of those spreads might resonate more for you than the central spread, okay? So, and this is also good for cuspies to know and maybe even test out, are they more connected to their Scorpio energy right now? Are they more into their Sagittarian energy right now? Or are they balanced, okay? So, okay. Thinking Scorpio energy, and boom, chemistry comes out. This is my divine connection card in this deck. So if you are dealing with a twin flame, a soulmate, a love connection, a divine partnership, or a counterpart, okay, this particular spread might be for you. This is chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah. Like I said earlier, that for those who might be heavier in their Scorpio energy, or dealing with a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio watching this, you're starting to be very magnetic towards what you desire. You're being very magnetic towards what is in alignment with you. You're starting to pick up on tethers, energetic tethers that are attached to you, that are pulling you in a direction, that have very strong energy in them and a very strong chemistry, okay? This is definitely could be between two people. This could be you, maybe if you are on the twin flame journey. This could be you reconnecting with your twin flame, or connecting in the 5D, or actually having clearer energetic connections to them. You could have been clearing some sort of karma between you and a soulmate, right? Like it could just be something like that, but there's a strong magnetic attraction here that needs to be looked at. So we'll get into that for Scorpio. Where's the Sagittarius energy, ancestors? Thank you. Release your ex. Yep, the time has come to clear your energy. So this is so on par with that, the energy of, like I was saying, needing to realign, reimagine, release, right? All of that unrequited love between self. And I think that's really what this is. I don't necessarily feel like this is you releasing a person. It could be you releasing a person energetically, or someone could be releasing you energetically. Nah, I don't even get the latter. I get that it's more you releasing energetic ties to things, to people, to mindsets, to memories, to, the past, right? No longer holding yourself back. This also feels very restrictive for Sagittarian energy, and that's, restrictions and Sagittarian energy does not mesh well together. Sagittarians energy needs to be free. They need to roam. They need to be able to, it's that horse energy, right? It's that stallion energy. It's I gotta see the field, don't box me in, don't that type of thing. So now I think what might be highlighted here is you're starting to see Scorpio-sagittarius, or those who are more in their Sagittarian energy, or Sagittarius is watching this, you're starting to really realize what's been keeping you bound or keeping you back or holding you back, or what energy has been capping off your freedom. And I feel like with her hand on her head, a lot of it could be mental, whether it's hearing things that people have said to you over and over again that kind of makes you trapped. So that, like, coming out of retrograde, now that Mercury is direct, we still are in a shadow period. So I get that it's this recovery of realizing what you're actually attracted to, what you're actually connected to, and then what you're no longer connected to, right? And then releasing that. And it's clearing your energy, and that could even just be clearing out your space, right? Clearing out your closet, clearing out your body if you need a detox, right? Go on a cleanse, something like that. Because I think the more that you release energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, the more this chemistry kind of heightens, right? So what is the central? Oh, yep, honeymoon for the center. I love that. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, okay? So for my Scorpio-sagittariuses who are balanced, you are in this honeymoon energy where you're enjoying this time, whether you are in connection or have a soulmate connection, or you're in a career that you love, or, you've released so much and you've purged so much that now you get to enjoy this new you, this new rejuvenated energy. And when it even says together, like, this could just be chemistry within yourself. This could be your inner masculine and your inner feminine reuniting, reconnecting, creating the whole of you, right? So that you're starting to feel more like yourself again. And I think that's where you're going to be headed into, especially going into Aries season. Aries season is going to definitely, because you've been forgiving and learning and you've been releasing, you're starting to build this attraction, build this magnetic energy around what you really want. And I think that that's awesome. It's all coming in for you guys, okay? So continue to go. And I know Scorpio-sagittarius, I feel like almost every reading I've done for you guys recently has been 10, 10, 10. You're at the end of the cycle. You're almost there. Your prayers are being answered. Yeah, so that was the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Prince of Wands, right? Being happy in your own element here with fire, and with the Prince of Wands wanting to take action, right? Wanting to move, wanting to get things going, wanting to get back into the movement. So some of my Scorpio-sagittariuses, you might have been feeling a little stagnant due to this need to release your energy. And definitely for Sagittarian energy, for those who are connecting with that, Spirit will for sure make you stand still and make you sit still when you need to release. Because Sagittariuses like to go. They like to go. They don't really like the stagnant, or like, having to wait for something, right? Patience is truly a virtue with Sagittarian energy. And I think that that's something that either you're coming out of a season of that where Spirit has had you kind of sit still for a little bit so you can release. Because what Sagittarians don't realize is moving on to the next thing, as far as just like mentally, or just shifting the energy, right? Sometimes doesn't allow us or them or whomever, allow the individual to fully release what needs to be released, or fully realize what needs to be released, right? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, for the Scorpio energy, it's like you're deep in this chemistry. You're deep in your sacral. I'm just feeling so much sacral energy right there, which is the chakra that Scorpio does rule. Yeah, it's like you're feeling it. You're feeling magnetic. You're feeling this energy of Empress, I'm getting. Like, you're feeling this very surgy. You might even be surging. And surging energetically is when you get those heat waves, where you just you can like feel the heat coming off of you. It's that release and it's that purge. So this is all definitely connected, but the more you go through this, and once you get through this releasing session or this releasing period, you'll be in honeymoon, because you'll have this chemistry about yourself or within yourself that'll make you magnetic to what you really want, okay? Let's go ahead and check in. What's going on with this Scorpio energy here of chemistry? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. What does Scorpio need to know? Yeah, 3 of Cups, abundance. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you're feeling that abundance. You're feeling this sense of growth, this sense of wealth. Yeah, it's just this, getting interconnection is what they keep saying. It's an interconnection between your inner masculine and your inner feminine. They're now working together to bring about a whole energetic you, right? So it's not just you being super feminine or you being super masculine, which I think has been a bit of a struggle for Scorpio-sagittarius as these shifts and these eclipses have happened. Because Scorpio energy, in my perspective, in my opinion, is feminine, and Sagittarian energy is very masculine. It is you consistently finding that balance between wanting to be very emotional, very in the receptive mode, right? Scorpio receives a lot of downloads. They see a lot. They're in the water, right? Like they're the light in that dark. And then Sagittarian energy wanting to take action all the time, moving, going, do it, confident, right? Like I know what I'm seeing, I'm seeking the truth, and I'm going to go find it, right? That half God, goddess, half beast, right? That's Sagittarius right there. So it's finding that balance between that feminine energy of Scorpio and the masculine energy of masculine energy of Sagittarius, which would ultimately bring you in a blissful sense of honeymoon, right? When you are in balance. So that's awesome that is the balance. So we have the moon. The moon and the King of Swords. I'm not really feeling that. Let me focus, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. That was the 2 of Pentacles. So, ancestors, what do they need to know? Okay. Princess of Pentacles. Yeah. So receiving some sort of investment, receiving some sort of download. As you can see, these flowers are coming out of the sky. Beautiful, beautiful orange energy here. So again, that's sacral. That's what I mean. You're receiving this energy of alignment. You're receiving this energy of being very attractive, very magnetic, very strong, right? This is a very strong stance as well. You see, she is pregnant. Pregnancy does not mean baby always, okay? This could be pregnant with a new adventure, pregnant with a new timeline, pregnant with a new idea, okay? Something that you're wanting to birth. And I think it is abundance. Pregnant with a new sense of abundance, pregnant with this new sense of connection and that interconnection. So that's beautiful. Anything else Scorpio needs to know about chemistry? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Connection to your truth. Seeing the truth. And what I love about this particular Queen of Swords is like she's holding this mask, right? Because the Queen of Swords can be stoic, right? The Queen of Swords, she's not going to give you much emotion off the back. She's not going to let you read her. She's going to read you, right? Especially if she has this mask on. She's reading you behind the mask and seeing what needs to be cut and what needs to change, right? But this particular Queen of Swords is actually holding the mask down and showing true face, right? But the sword is up with 3 butterflies around here. So this shows me that this interconnectedness is bringing out this Queen of Swords energy within you, where you are aligning with your truth and aligning it in a way where it is very authentic, right? This is who you are. This is what you believe. This is how you think. This is what you're trying to communicate, right? And with the butterflies around communication, I think it's even maybe you finding a new strength in articulating this new vibration that you're in, or articulating this interconnected feeling that you feel. That's really awesome. It's really, really awesome. Yeah. So it's this sense of standing in your truth. And the truth is that abundance is your birthright. That's exactly what this tells me. With the Princess of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, abundance is your birthright. You have the right to birth this level of abundance. And I think that kind of even clicked in heavy for you all during this full moon. in Virgo. And it really maybe even gave you just kind of like this push to remain magnetic, right? Remain in this sense of I do deserve what I want. I do, you know, this healthy. It's just healthy. You're moving into a healthier mental space, especially with the Queen of Swords. And you're standing in this new mental space, in your truth, no mask, no hiding. This is me, right? And that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, okay? Let's go ahead and check in with the Sagittarian energy. What do Scorpio-sagittariuses need to know about Release Your Ex, or anyone watching who identifies? Thank you, ancestors. What do we need to know about Release Your Ex? Yeah, 9 of Cups came out earlier. Happiness. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be happy. Again, full moon energy. So this full moon in Virgo really showed you, like I said, what aligns with your happiness, what doesn't. What in your energy field makes you happy, what doesn't. Clearing out all that doesn't, okay? And this, again, could be in your physical body, in your spiritual body, in your mental body, okay? Anything else? Thank you so much. Yep, Princess of Cups, okay. So you're very much so in a receptive mode here, Scorpio-sagittarius. Very, very receptive. This is receiving an apology, receiving emotions, receiving sincerity. Thank you. This is exactly what I was saying. Clearing your energy. So anything that does not allow you to sit in this Princess of Cups, in this mode of being receptive and being open, is what you're clearing away. Right? And it's also about the Princess of Cups. It also, for me, feminine energy is receptive, right? In this particular deck, there's a Prince of Cups too, which would be the action of giving. The Princess of Cups would be receiving, right? And so it's like you, right, it's you being open to things that make you happy and realizing that you might still be holding on to or still keeping the energy active of things that no longer make you happy, right? And you deserve this. It's like this is like, if you want to go ahead and watch that full moon in Virgo reading, this is the time where major shifts in thought, major shifts in energy and awakenings are happening, and you're awakening to your own inner chemistry and your own power, and you're awakening to what makes you happy. You're awakening to your own version of happiness, which is beautiful. Anything else for Release Your Ex for Scorpio-sagittarius? Yeah. 5 of Wands. No more strife. No more internal conflict. No more fighting yourself. It's almost like I feel like some Scorpio-sagittariuses or whoever's resonating with this Sagittarian energy over here, it's almost like they've been this internal battle on what does make me happy, right? Or if I'm open to this, is that going to make me happy? Am I open to that? Is that going to make me happy? Or if I give here, give there. You see what I'm saying? There's been this internal conflict, this internal battle that I think has been a little draining, just even from the picture, right? Like she's just like overwhelmed. And I think you're coming out of that very beautifully. You're coming out of that very beautifully, okay? Yeah, the moon, King of Swords, that keeps just wanting to come out. 2 of Pentacles. There you go. And now you got the King and Queen of Swords. And I was thinking, all right. So, yeah, we're going to take this for the honeymoon energy. Absolutely. So enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. We got the moon here. So this came out earlier and I tried to put it back, but this is definitely in your energy field, okay? The moon can talk about illusions. The moon can talk about hidden emotions or things that are hidden. It's not always negative. Illusions aren't always negative in the sense of like, trickery. It could just be you seeing something one way and it's just not that way, right? And I think that that's exactly what's changed for you with this. Oh, that's okay. It's all clicking. Thank you, Spirit. This sense of chemistry that you're feeling within yourself, or even if it is someone else, but I don't even get that. I don't even get that there's anyone else really here just yet, but I feel like this interconnectedness you feel with yourself, this abundance, this Princess of Pentacles, that you have the birthright, right? The right to birth abundance into your life in this lifetime now. You have the right to claim an abundant life. That's you and your truth, and you're realizing that. And I think that this strife was coming from maybe fighting that sense of you know, maybe you were raised under a mindset of poverty consciousness, right? Where you felt like, oh, I don't want to be, you know, wealthy, or I don't want to have abundance in my life, or I don't want to have love, or I don't want to be, you know, just something like that. Like there's something in your mental that has shifted that's major, where you're starting to realize that you truly are abundant. Even in the modes of you being in this strife, you were still in abundance, right? And that could be, like I said, the illusion, right? That could be something that you weren't seeing clearly. And what I'm just now noticing about this particular card, you see how she's sitting in the crescent? There's the dark wolf. Yep, there's the dark wolf here and the light wolf. And she's looking down at the light wolf. Okay? So it's realizing that maybe you were looking at the balance of energy, maybe a little bit from a skewed point of view, or from a mind frame or a paradigm that was taught to you that isn't necessarily true. Okay? And I think also this could, if this is definitely connecting with love, it could be that sense of, oh, well, I'll never find my match, or there isn't anyone out there that understands me or that'll get me. And that's just completely not true. Scorpio-sagittarius, it's not true at all. And I think you're realizing that you do have chemistry. You are here to be chemically attracted to people and to things, but there is an attraction there. There is a connection there for you. And you're realizing that yeah, the more that I believe in my abundance, the more that I stand in the power of being able to birth my abundance, the more I get to be in my truth as the Queen of Swords. Then guess who you meet? The King of Swords, your counterpart. Then you get to have that bliss, that connected time, right? You get to enjoy a connection with someone, or even just within yourself, where your feminine energy and your masculine energy are both standing in truth. Both standing in truth. And what's so interesting is, like, look at the difference, right? The Queen of Swords is sitting on a cloud up in the sky, right? Spirit, ether, right? 3 butterflies around her sword, receiving the communication from spirit, understanding spiritual truths, getting that knowledge in. The King of Swords is on the ground, right? So masculine energy definitely rules the 3D, where feminine energy is more 5D spiritual in the spirit realm. Easier, right? Especially because feminine energy is that channel for spirits. Feminine body is that channel for spirits to come through, right? We give birth. So masculines, they here on a white horse, not a white cloud, right? But on the ground, on a white horse, looking up at the 3 crows. So it's almost like this King of Swords is looking up to the Queen of Swords for this information. These 3 butterflies turn into these 3 crows for this masculine, right? So whether or not you are in contact, so if, again, with chemistry being my twin flame soul connection divine counterpart card, whether or not you're in physical connection with your counterpart, you being the Queen of Swords, or standing in this Queen of Swords energy, shines a light on the truth and where to go and what to follow and what to know for this King of Swords energy. Again, whether that's within yourself or within a dynamic, okay? But ultimately, what you both are realizing is that there is this need for change. There's this need for change. You're realizing there's a need for change within yourself or within this connection. There's a need for change. And what I love about this is, again, there's that black and there's that white, right? And he, again, is looking at the white energy, the light energy. She here in the moon looking down at the light wolf. Do you see where I'm going with this? You're seeing the light in this situation and being able to enjoy it and embody it, right? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So if this is a counterpart situation, that holiday time together is this King of Swords realizing that, oh, the Queen of Swords in her truth is me exactly in my truth as well. But you see how it's like, it is almost a mirror. The King of Swords looks to the Queen of Swords as their inspiration for truth. And vice versa, you looking down at the King of Swords, trying to make sure that you're in alignment so that he can also be in alignment, right? Beautiful. But there is change happening. This also is a foundational change. So something in the foundation, whether within yourself or within this connection, is definitely going to change. And I think it's going to be for the better, because he's staring down at the light, right? Not the dark, but the light. So this situation, this relationship, this energy is going to move into a more lighter space that you both can enjoy, okay? Or that you are just enjoying on your own by being the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. It's a perfect pair, counterpart energy. Now, as a cusper, I do believe in dynamic energy. So I do believe that a Queen of Swords and a King of Wands can definitely be an awesome pair. It's just all about the energy behind it. But I think that what is happening here is, Scorpio-sagittarius, you are either realizing that you have a true, thank you, Spirit, you have a true perspective on your feminine energy and your masculine energy and what that alignment is. And parts of you might have been wanting to either deny it or reject it. Definitely check out that Virgo full moon reading, okay? To deny it or to check it or rejecting it, right? And it was all based on this sense of, do I deserve happiness, right? And I think also, this also tells me, right, like in the past, Scorpio-sagittarius, you might have gotten to this Nine of Cups energy, felt very happy, felt very fulfilled internally, felt like you were receiving what you deserved, only to be met with strife, only for it to then burn up in flames, whatever you were working on, whatever relationship you were in, whatever connection, only for it to then bring conflict and strife into your life. And I think that that might have you a little hesitant to accept this chemistry, accept this abundance, accept this birthright, right? Or accept this connection, because it's like, it makes, and I definitely feel like it makes you happy. You have the Three of Cups and the Princess of Pentacles here, right? It's abundant. It definitely brings you joy. And it's almost like you're a little bit afraid to feel it, because it's like in the past, the moment that you fully just indulge or fully let yourself feel the happiness and the joy and be open and receptive with the Princess of Cups, Five of Wands, conflict, competition, strife, people start, it started to be attacked. The happiness started to get attacked, okay? The Five of Wands is outside competition as well, or external things. So it's like almost as if, Scorpio-sagittarius, there's this energy that in the past you would get to these moments of pure happiness and being open to the world and just being full of life, being in the light, especially with your Sagittarian energy, optimism, you're on fire, you are a bright light. Sagittariuses are bright, bright, bright lights, okay? You get into that energy just to be met with conflict, not to be met with someone else who also feels abundant or other people who also sharing that light. So then you all are just shining together. It's like the moment that you fully step into your shine, you're always met with some type of strife. Something comes in to try to knock you down or try to take it away, or literally tries to take it from you. So understand that all happened in the past for a reason, to strengthen you, to stand in this Queen of Swords energy, right? To be that Queen of Swords or this King of Swords, right? To bring that out of you so that no matter what strife, no matter what competition, no matter what conflict comes out externally, no matter what people bring you, you can remain happy. You can remain open to love. You don't close up and you don't hide. And I think that's what was happening. So it's time to clear that energy of being closed off or fearing someone or fearing the conflict of you being in your full light. Okay, because yes, when you are in your full light, it's definitely going to agitate those who aren't in their full light. And that's something that I think you've had to learn how to reconcile and how to release, that that's not your responsibility to make other people feel comfortable around your light. That's huge. Okay, it is. I'm going to say that again. It is not your responsibility to make other people feel comfortable around your light. It is your responsibility to be in your light. Or to at least be balanced, yeah? To be balanced in your light and dark. To be balanced in your light and dark. That is your responsibility. It is not your responsibility to manage and maintain any strife or any conflict or competition or any type of thing that comes to you because you are in your light. It's that level of discernment. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Understanding it and seeing it for what it is. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Scorpio-sagittarius. We're going to go ahead and check in with the archangels to see who's here with you for Pisces season. I will have a bonus video out for you guys probably within the next couple of days because I missed you all in Aquarius season, and I'm so sorry about that. But thank you. Thank you for your patience again. You are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. You are safe, Archangel Michael. So that just confirmed everything I just said, right? Having that fear that the moment I get happy is the moment everyone starts hating me, or the moment I get happy is the moment that people literally go out of their way to try to make me sad. And that energy can be heavy if you are allowing yourself to be attached to other people in that way, right? But this is Archangel Michael coming in and saying you are safe, that you are past this sense of being affected by external strife, that's not going to touch your happiness. And that lower energy, you're high vibing now, okay, Scorpio-sagittarius? And I think you've been high vibing, but I think you were high vibe, but you weren't walking as if you were, right? Like you weren't connecting with that. But now it's like you're strong in that. Queen of Swords and King of Swords, okay? Yep, clear your space. Hello. Absolutely beautiful. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so work with Archangel Jophiel to help you clear your energy, help beautify everything around you, everything within you, okay? And then you have brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay, so again, this internal connection, like I said, you might be birthing a new idea. Princess of Pentacles, did I not say that? Yes, I did. Birthing a new idea, birthing a new timeline, birthing a new connection. Yes, means that Archangel Uriel, who guides, and that's really awesome. Archangel Uriel definitely oversees all of the collective, but is responsible for the collective ascension. And Archangel Michael works closely with twin flames and soulmates, but so does Archangel Uriel. Definitely work or call on Archangel Uriel at this time if you are in that twin flame, deep soulmate, or soulmate divine counterpart connection. Whatever ideas are coming up about that connection, or just some idea that's coming up on your mission, right, as a twin flame, it's brilliant. Go ahead and take action on it to bring it to fruition, okay? Archangel Uriel will help you with that. This was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, Scorpio-sagittarius. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you found it insightful. And for all those who are new, again, thank you. Go ahead and check that description box if you'd like a personal reading from me. And I will see you in your bonus reading very soon, okay? Namaste.